Hey guys, it's FIFA Rally here, and welcome to episode 100 of Let's FIFA 13, the big milestone. And this is a special episode, a very long episode, 18 minutes pretty much. I know a lot of people's attention span is only 5 minutes, but if you had to watch it all, sit back, relax, and enjoy. I got a lot of skill goals, bicycle kicks, free kicks, you name it for you guys. So I hope you will enjoy it. And I actually decided to add a little bit of a twist to this episode as well. So I decided to go out and buy some FIFA points, which I usually don't do because I think it's a waste of money, but I thought it could be a little bit of entertaining purpose in this episode, and at the same time a little bit of a motivational factor for me. So the way it goes down is if I win a game, I can open a gold jumbo pack. If I score a great skill goal, bicycle kick, or free kick, I can open a gold jumbo pack as well. But if I score a decent goal like these goals with Zlatan, or if I score a deflection goal from a free kick, a bicycle kick, or something like that, I can open a jumbo silver pack. So I win my first game, and I go out and open my first packs. In the first gold jumbo pack, I get a Jose Callejon, not the best of stuff. But then in the second pack, in form David Silva, I couldn't believe that. Getting him, he's worth quite a lot of coins, and probably the best player in this team, in this week's team of the week. I guess Di Maria is probably worth a little bit more, but still a very, very good stuff there. And then we go into the next round of the Gold Cup, which is the final, coming up against the 4-1-2-1-2 Brazilian side there. And we'll get the game started here with Nani testing out the woodwork after a little bit of nice trickery, but it does unfortunately not go in. And just 4 minutes later, we are on the ball with McGee. We pass it around to find Zlatan, and very lucky to get through past the defender here. He tackles it into the box, and Zlatan will pick it up to make it 1-0, but not really a good goal. We test out the keeper here with Salau. We pick up a corner, and Salau once again on the ball. He gets a bicycle kick in, but it is deflected off the defender, so I decided to reward it with a silver jumbo pack for that goal. And then continuing into the second half, it is Zlatan on the ball. Very nice stuff here, going past the defenders, making his way into the box. He cuts inside, and he picks up a penalty, and he will of course step up for that himself, and he will convert it as well to make it a 3-0. So looking very good. I win the game 3-0. I win the final, the 2,000 coins, the cup, and I can open a few more gold packs. We do not get anything good in the first one, and in the silver pack as well, I don't get anything good whatsoever. But we move on. We sell on the 4-4-2 side with the strong links because I wanted to change it to a 4-3-3 formation, getting Ronaldo included a little bit more in the game. Still the strong links around the 5-star skillers, and on goal we do have a Diego Lopez. He got some pretty good all-round stats, and he's very, very tall. Center backs, we have a Kisa, the non-rare Spanish center back, but a good all-round stats compared to his rating. And then a Dede, 81 pace, 81 defending, and 82 heading. Then Nye on the right back, pretty good pace, and on the left back we have a Manuel, good pace defending and passing. And one thing in common for the entire defense is that they all got the high defensive work rate. I aim for that, and the midfield is not that attacking either. We have Xabi Alonso with a high defensive work rate, good passing, defending stats, and pretty good to start counter attacks with. Then on the other center mid, we do have Kabay, medium work rates, very good free kicks, and all-round solid stats. And I really enjoyed playing with him in December when I had him in a squad. And then finally Jackson with the 5-star skills and medium work rate as well. Strikers, we do have Wallison, 5-star skills, linking perfectly with Jadson. 5-star skills on Ben Arfa, linking perfectly with Kabay, and Ronaldo getting the 9 chemistry of Xabi Alonso with the 5-star skills as well there with Ronaldo. Now, we go into the round of 16th, and it will prove to be a game where I don't know why, but some games your players feel very good. They mark your opponent's players, they make the runs, they have good touches, and this was not the case in this game. My players felt very sluggish, bad touches, didn't really mark very well. I get a few chances in here in the first half, but I just couldn't manage to get the goal. Here I hit the post, unfortunately no goal, and from the corner we get a nice back heel shot in as well, but an easy save for the keeper. And here you see the halftime stats, pretty even, but in the second half I didn't create anything whatsoever, and he will get a goal from a corner. So that is pretty much how the game ends, and I was a little bit disappointed playing my first game with the 4-3-3 side and losing it. But we will continue into the round of 16th once again. There's no packs to open because I didn't score any goals. I didn't win the game, and we come up against a very strong Premier League side there with Inform Skirl and David Luiz, and then you have Jerome and Remy on the top. A little bit of a weird situation here. Both his players are tripping over each other. I try to flick it back over them, but the keeper will save it. But we get the goal here in the 15th minute, and nice run from Ronaldo through on goal, alone with the keeper. He will take him out with a ball roll there, and that will make it 1-0. But just a few minutes later, he gets a bizarre goal. I don't know what happened. My defender decided not to hit the ball when passing it. He just hit the thin air, and Charlie Adam will pick it up to make it 1-1. And he gets another goal where I just thought, what just happened? He gets through here with Jerome, and that is a 2-1. So all of a sudden I'm trailing, but I will look to get back in the game. Here Ronaldo on the ball, cutting in behind the defender, and that will make it 2-2, getting me back in the game. And it was a game where I pretty much dominated the shots and the possession, having a lot of chances here into the second half, and Ben Arthur was on fire here, creating a lot of chances here on the right wing, cutting in behind the defender, making his way into the box, hocus pocus, and McGeady spin past the defender, but the shot goes just wide. Could have been a pretty nice goal. And once again, Ben Arthur on the ball, and this time around it is saved. So we go into extra time, we go into penalties as well, and he will miss his first shot. Then Ronaldo, he steps up and he will convert his to give me the lead. So looking pretty good, and Juan Mata, he will hit the bar. So all of a sudden I can get a 2-goal lead if I convert it with Wallison, and I do so, and indeed looking very, very good. Lukaku steps up, I dive the right way, but it hits the side way. No chance for the keeper to save that one. Ben Arthur, he will convert the shot as well, keeping that a 2-goal lead on the penalties. He steps up with a bail down the middle. I couldn't save that at one, and I decide to go down the middle as well with a Xabi Alonso, and it goes over the keeper, wins me the game, and I'm through to the quarterfinals. A game who ended up being way more tough than it should have been. As you can see here, I dominated the shots and position big time, but I still win it on the penalty shootout, and I'm through to the quarterfinals, and I can open a few more packs. We get a Walker there. He's not that worth that much at this point in time, but I guess if in the start of Ultimate Team, that could have been a pretty good pack. But nothing good in the silver packs either. So we move on to the gameplay here. We go into the quarterfinals with the 3-5-2 side, and I will come up against a standard, typical Serie A side there with Ameo Chiellini, Ogbonna and Abate, your standard defenders, and then you have Palacio and Giovinco as the strikers there. So he will get the game started there. He played ultra defensive, and I actually couldn't believe that Di Natale actually managed to win a header there inside the box and headed to the far post, but I still get back with a nice goal from Lucas, going past several defenders, and then it's Zlatan's turn to get on the ball, getting past a 3-4 defenders. Nice work here to make his way into the box, and that will make it a 2-1. Looking very good, and Zlatan keeps on going. Nice stuff here in behind the defender. That will make it 3-1, and we are far from over. Nice work here. Backheel pass. A little bit of passing from the team. Finds Zlatan. Dummy. Will let a backheel to find Nani. Makes it out on the wing. McGeady spin to get into the box. Go past the defender, and that will make it a 4-1. Some really good goals in this episode. On 88th minute, he decides to rage quit. I win the game. I'm through to the semifinals, and I can open quite a lot of jumbo goal packs because of all those great goals. We get Kadira, we get Bosingwa and Anderson, but not really anything very good. We get Fry as well, which actually should be a pretty good non-rare keeper, and might try him out in one squad in the future, but nothing good in the packs really. But I guess that's fair enough when I managed to get the informer David Silva in my second pack. Now getting on to the gameplay semifinals, we come up against a Premier League squad with two center attacking mids on the center mids, and I said this many times before, I like to have a holding mid in the midfield as well when playing a 4-4-2, because it often tends to be very difficult on the counters. And as here, I get it back in the game. A lovely stuff from Ibrahimovic, a sideways volley there to finish it off, and we get a free kick here. He puts a player on the line, so you know what that means. I will chip it over the wall, try for a bicycle kick, and it's David Luiz getting the ball here. Sideways volley number 2 of the game to make it 2-1, and we keep on creating those chances here with Nani cutting in behind the defender, takes the shot, but it is saved by the keeper, and he will actually manage to get a goal here to make it 2-2. A little bit against the balance of player felt, so I would of course go for that 3-2 goal. A few minutes later, it's Lucas through on goal. He will do a few skill moves to get in behind the defender. He takes the shot, and that will make it 3-2. And we get another chance. Carlos Eduardo finding Ibrahimovic going in behind the defenders. He goes behind them once again. Quite lucky to hang on to the ball, but the keeper will save it, and Carlos Eduardo will miss that header. But I do still manage to win the game, and I'm through to the finals, I believe it is, of the Gold Cup, and I can open a few more gold packs. Getting Ben Arthur there, already had him in the club, and then we get Serrate as well, so not the best of packs, and we get Ricardo Carvalho, and then we move on to the final of the Gold Cup after having opened all of the packs, and I come up against a full Spanish starting 11, and I have to say this guy, he was very good. He didn't rely on pace, he relied on the Spanish playstyle, being very patient, passing the ball around, and it meant, because he was a very good defender, I didn't create that many chances in the first half. You see them here, getting a few shots in on goal, but really, I couldn't get a goal, and he was very patient, and he didn't create many chances either, but he gets a shot in on goal here, goes out for a corner, and straight from that, he will get a goal, and it completely changed the game, because as I said, he was a very patient player, and as you can see, yeah, he had all of the possession in the first half. And he kept on keeping on the ball, passing it around. Once he got pressured, he passed it back to the keeper and up again. And it made me very frustrated. I played ultra attacking, rushed into the tackles to try and get back in the game, and that hit me so many times on the counters. As you can see here, he makes it a 4-0. Just a terrible play for me. But he's I guess a tactic paid off for him. I will get a goal though here in the 90th minute. But it really didn't matter too much. He win the game. Fair play to him. Maybe the game had been different if he didn't get that corner goal. But who knows? He played very, very good. So I lose the game at 4-0, and I have to start over from the round of 16th, and no packs for me after that game. So we go into the round of 16th, coming up against a very strong Premier League side with Hazard, Rooney, Aguero, Vidic, Van Persie, just overall good players. But we get the game started there with Wallison, and he's on the ball once again, getting a shot in on goal, but it goes just wide, and then he gets through, hits me on the counter here with Aguero, and I cannot catch up with him, and he will make it 1-1, getting back into the game. And then we find Ronaldo making a similar run in one of the other games, and he is through on goal, cutting behind the defender, and that will make it a 2-1 just before halftime. Looking pretty good, but just at the start of the second half, he will make a back post cross, which he did throughout the most of the game, actually. And he will make it 2-2, and we go into extra time. I had double as many shots, but I did not have the lead. So we go into extra time, and he will make it a 3-2 there. But I will, of course, try and push back. And after this shot, I felt I couldn't win the game. I hit my own player. I just felt everything went against me. But just as quickly as I thought that, I will manage to get through on goal here with Ronaldo. And that will make it a 3-3. So we go into penalty, steps up with Van Persie, makes it 1-0 there down the middle. And Ronaldo, he will convert his shot as well, making it a 1-1. So I thought he was going to the left with his second shot. But he goes to the right. So no save that time around. And we steps up with Wallace, and he dives the right way, but luckily enough, it goes into the back of the net. He steps up with Rooney, and once again, he goes to the right. Then I step up with Ben Arfa, and I'll convert my shot as well to the right. And then I thought he might go down the middle, so I stood still down the middle, and he shoots it straight into the arms of Diego Lopez, and I managed to save the ball. We convert the shot with Xabi Alonso as well, giving me the lead. He steps up with Valencia, and I actually managed to dive the right way, win me the game, and I'm through to the quarterfinals, and not too bad there. A pretty tough game though, and I just can open up a few gold packs here. We get a Robert Green, and not the best of stuff there, and we get a Fabio Aurelio as well, and a free silver pack. So I guess that's all right, and I decided to save the free packs I got till the end of this episode. And then we go into the quarterfinals, continuing with the 4-3-3 side, and we come up against a squad which does not have the best chemistry. Some pretty good players, but not good chemistry, and a nice shot there from Ronaldo, first time I guess a touch and shot, but we keep on creating chances here with Wallace and getting a shot in. It is saved, and then in the 30th minute we finally managed to get through in on goal. Ronaldo here going past the keeper, he go past him twice, and I hold RB here. I knew it, so I do not know why the Rabona would go high there. I got very frustrated at myself because it should have been a low Rabona cross. But nonetheless, I get the lead there with Xabi Alonso just to have that 1-goal lead. And after that, all the goals all of a sudden happened. Here Ronaldo on the ball, flicks it backwards. He gets a volley in, and that will make it a 2-0, giving me a quite comfortable lead. And we find Ronaldo once again making that run inside the pitch. Goes past the keeper with a first-time skill move. We try for a backheel shot. It ends up being a look-away pass, but still a pretty nice goal, giving me the 3-0 lead. And Ronaldo once again on the ball, taking out the keeper once again. He takes him out once, he takes him out twice. I try to cross it in, but it hits the defender. And then 10 minutes later, we find Wallison in behind the defender here, through on goal, and we will continue our habit by taking out the keeper, and a nice little Rabona in over the line to make it a 4-0. So win the game, a pretty fun game to play, and a lot of good goals, allowing me to open a bunch of gold packs, and we get Team of the Week, De Guzman, our second informed player. Not too bad there. He's probably not very good at the center defensive mid with his low defending stats. I guess he would play a little bit better as a center mid or a center attacking mid, but still not too bad at picking him up. And in the other packs, I don't really get anything good whatsoever, but I'm still pretty happy there. And I continue into the semi-finals with the 3-5-2 side, and I'll come up against a pretty a pretty strong Premier League side there with some all-round good players. 2 players out of formation though, and it gave me a little bit of a hint that I might be able to get some skill moves going in the game. We pick up a corner here, and straight from that we get a bicycle kick in from Salah, his second one of the game I believe, to make it 1-0. And into the second half, some nice stuff from Carlos Eduardo, and he picks up a free kick. And Zlatan, he will step up for that. He got some pretty good free kick stats on him. He will try to curve it around the wall, and he does so indeed to make it a 2-0, giving me a comfortable lead. And just a few minutes later, we get another free kick. It hits the wall. A weird flick up from Smalling, up for a bicycle kick, but it goes wide. I was still a little bit surprised that it didn't go back over his head. He will get back into the game though here with a nice shot from Nasri, but way too late. And I win the game through to the finals, which will be the last game of this episode. We start off by opening a few packs. We get Walcott and Cisse, so I guess that pretty much makes up for the price of the pack. And then we get Milito and Hoylett, and finally 1,000 coins and a free pack. So not too bad there. And then we're into the final, the last game of this episode, going with the 3-5-2 side, and maybe we can end this episode off perfectly by winning the cup. So we come up against the full Silva side there with some pretty solid center mids and Calvin as the right forward there to do a few skill moves. But it is me getting the game started here with Carlos Eduardo cutting in behind the defender, and a nice finish into the top, the corner side net there to make it 1-0. And then it's Zlatan on the ball, a little bit of trickery to go in behind the defender, and it's a 2-0. So looking very good, and we continue in the second half with Zlatan through on goal here alone with one defender. He makes his way all the way into the box, a fake with Bono hocus pocus combo to go past him, and a calmly finessed shot into the far corner to make it a 3-0. And that is how the game ends. I win a 3-0, I get a bunch of coins, I win the cup, and I open packs for the remaining 1,000 points I had left, just to see if I can get anything good. As you can see here, not the best of stuff. I get a Gerrard, though I'm not quite sure how much he goes for, but I guess it pretty much makes up for the pack. And Narsing as well, very good stats. I'm in 94 pace, 4-star skills, and 4-star Wakefoot, and that is pretty much all I managed to get. And in the end, I decided to go out and open the 3 packs I had as well, but as you can see, nothing good in those either. And then I went out and built a squad with all the players I managed to get. See, the best chemistry I can get was a 97 with Joachim Löw as the manager and a bunch of the German players. And then we have the Guzman and a few English and Premier League players in the side as well. And on the bench we have the best players, I guess, David Silva, Milito, and Cisse and Walcott. So some pretty decent players to get from those packs, and I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. Thank you for supporting me throughout all these 100 episodes, and here is to another 100. The next episode might be mid-weekly because I want to get a lot of work done on the goals compilation now. It took a lot of time making this episode, so I hope you did enjoy it, and that's all for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.